I am Susan, 55, and it's been a year now that I registered online in dating site, but no luck because every time I send messages to foreigner, they didn't reply, but says I'm not interested there. You're old enough. Yeah, why is it you do that, foreigners? I prefer. My question
How
is,
can anybody be old enough? If they're old enough, why are they not responding to her in a positive way?
yeah,
Oh, okay then. Yes, 44. Or what was it, 55?
yeah,
Okay, 55. You're old enough.
yeah. My question is, why foreigners preferred young Filipina? They're old already. Sorry, Terence, to write that,
They are
but you're
old
not
already.
old enough. Yeah, what? In other words, they're already in their 60s and their 70s. Why is it they preferred 20 years old or
Well,
25 years old or 30 years old?
when people used to ask you how old I was, I have to try to stop her from talking in the middle of the sentence. Then you used to say he's old enough, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, so I'm old enough. I'm not quite sure what I'm old. What am I old enough for?
You're old enough for that.
Mosquitoes. I'm old enough what?
In other words, you're old enough to eat candies like that.
To eat candy. Honey, is there something very profound in what you've just said? Or
It's okay now. Just go. Let me advise first, okay?
I can't wait. Go on.
Okay. I think my advice for you, ma'am, you're registering online, right? Dating online. Remember, there's an age bracket that you want to meet 50 to 70 years old, right? So what you need to do is just, if because you said that you're sending messages and then they responded that you're old enough or I'm not interested, just send messages to those foreigners who's looking is the same on your bracket list, right? Where their bracket
Where
is,
they've stipulated
yeah,
the age that they are interested
yes, because
Yes.
it's been there. If you're registering online, because I doing that years ago, right?
in. Well, I hope so. We've been married for 4.
Yeah. So that's my opinion, ma'am, that you just messaging those foreigners whose their bracket is in your age bracket. So your question is, why is it foreigners looking for choosing young Filipina? Because they can, because we young Filipino also older foreigners, because we believe that they're more mature, they're more wise when it comes to experience, and at the same time they're more loving, caring, because they're already in their last stage of their lives.
What do you mean they're in their last stage?
Oh, in other
What?
words, they're already been wanted to be happy for the remaining days, for the remaining years.
It's down to days now? What have I got? What? Wednesday or what day are we now? Monday.
So that's my
You
opinion,
think I
ma'am.
might peg out by the end of the week?
No, simbako ka. Yeah, yeah. So that's my opinion. At the same time, there are. I don't think that all foreigners preferred young Filipina. Because I saw some older foreigners with older Filipinas. So it just based on their wants. Their likes. Because there are some older foreigners that want older Filipinas because they don't want to have child anymore, and they want to have companions. In other words, there's no baggage. So like that, they want to, let's go, let's go, let's go, that let's do that, let's go here, like that, right?
Yes,
You
dear.
got me? But there are also some foreigners that prefer fish fresh, right?
Don't tell me you're going to use a fish
Oh, yeah.
analogy.
Oh, okay, the fish analogy, okay? For example, when I want to go to the market, I want fish fresh. So maybe that's the mindset of the foreigner also, that they want young because they want fresh, right?
Does that mean that when a woman gets to 45 or 50, she's not fresh anymore?
They're still fresh,
Oh, really?
They're fresh, but they're just the mindset of the foreigner, the mindset of the foreigner. But as I said, the important of a relationship, whether you're young or you're adult Filipina, the important is you find the right foreigner.
For you.
Yeah, for you, so that you will have a happy lives, you will have a good lives, and at the same time, enjoy it. Because whether you've been in the, at the same, likewise with a foreigner, because sometimes you find a young Filipina but you're not compatible when it comes to mindset, so
That's
choose
true.
better.
Well, a lot of let's see. There's a lot of sex tourists that come over, and they want to have a lot of sex, and I'm guessing that the younger Filipina is well, you don't get any old Filipinas working in clubs in Angeles, do you? Or wherever, or Manila. There's not a big demand for them. You don't get a man coming in and saying, I'm looking for a wild time. I'll have that 65-year-old over there who's huddling over a drink. It just kind of doesn't happen, does it? But there are people who are coming over, expats, foreigners, who are seeking a partner for the rest of their life, albeit it might only be a few days. And they're not looking for primarily a sex partner. They're looking for someone that they can live with, unlike that fun video that we did a little while ago about the man who said that he'd married a 22-year-old and she couldn't get enough and she was wearing him out and all of that. I had lots of advice on that.
Yeah.
Some of it we
That's
deleted,
crazy.
believe me. But we actually have heard of foreigners who have come over and said, I'm really not interested in sex at all. And they're, as Beth said, they're looking for a companion. They're looking for companionship, and perhaps for the more jaded in thinking, maybe they're looking to spend the rest of their life with someone who will be able to take care of them.
Yeah, who will massage, in the back if they got a back pain, they got a
Well, I have a back pain, but
knee
you never,
pain,
you
not
never,
knee.
well, you never massage my back.
I did
Yeah, what, once?
twice.
Sorry, I stand corrected. She did it twice. Over 4 years, that's pretty good, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, so that's our advice, ma'am. That don't lose hope, because the right guy will come. Just be patient and do my advice. Send message to
What?
those who are in bracket,
In the right bucket.
in the right bracket.
I thought you said in the right bucket.
And at the same time, don't be hurry. Don't be hurry, and because sometimes when we're in hurry to find that right guy, we will be ended up into the no right.
Into the what?
The guy that is not right for you.
Into the no right.
Yeah, no right.
The no right.
So that's my
I learn all the time, in these
Yeah.
in these conversations.
I do believe that every one of us has meant to someone else, meant to the
Yes.
right guy.
Is meant to find the right person.
Yeah, the right person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
believe that.
as I said, there are foreigners that looking for companions. There are foreigners that looking for wanted to have a massage, want them to give water, give them prefer their food every day. So just wait, and you will find for that man. Right?
I guess.
Yeah.
So they'll find a caregiver.
I didn't say that.
Oh, you didn't have to. You said someone who'll water them and feed